The best radio station. Round Here Radio. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, we are back with another brand new episode of Brotha Trav Presents Hidden Gems Live. Yes, indeed, we are live in the studio once again here at Round Here Radio. And we are proud and pleased to have you on board. You are tuned in to another brand new episode of Hidden Gems. And some of you most of our followers now are regulars, but some of you may be new listeners. So I'm going to take this time to not only introduce myself. My name is Brotha Trav, the God Brother. I have with me my wife, my queen. Her name is Sister Law.
Greetings, everyone. Hello. Happy Sunday.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She is our musical selector for the music that you're going to hear for the next 2 hours. Here at Hidden Gems, what we do is we play what we would call obscure, maybe. Eccentric, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Just good music, music, and it's indie music, and it's music that you just don't hear every day. A lot of times she kind of goes out there digging, and she'll find something, and one thing will lead her to another thing, and puts it all together. And I feel like if she likes it, you'll love it.
Oh yes,
right.
Music on my radio. That's what I say about Hidden Gems and the home of Round Here Radio. Do make sure that you stay tuned into Round Here Radio. Round Here Radio plays indie artists, indie music 24/7, and we definitely have many shows that are showcased, and so you should check us out. You can always keep up with what's going on roundhereradio.com, and you can actually stream live from there as well. Don't forget, we do have the Google app, Round Here Radio, and we are also on Alexa. So, if you have Alexa around the house, just turn it on and say, Alexa, play Round Here Radio, and you will definitely hear some jewels. So do stay tuned with us on all sites, please.
Absolutely. Good job with that, Sister Law. Yeah. You've been practicing.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On that OJT, that on the job training, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Right. And so what do you have lined up for us today? Give us just a little sample.
Okay, well, as always, we start with some world music. Okay. Definitely got to raise the vibration.
International flavor?
The international flavor. You know how I like it.
Right.
So we're going to go around the world, starting in the homeland, of course, and taking it back to the homeland, basically. And then we'll have a couple of poetry sets. So it's going to be a little different. So just sit back and enjoy, share with others. I'm sure that they will enjoy as well.
Absolutely. Every show is different from the others.
That's right.
I think that's what's good about it is you never really know what's going to come next. So the listeners are actually fully engaged trying to see what's going to happen around that next turn. Mm-hmm. And so, if you're a musician and you'd like to have your music played on this platform too, that's also very possible. We'll get into the ways in which we can make that happen for you. But we have over 200,000 listeners worldwide, and thus is why it makes sense to play the international music starting out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. We have 150 countries that tune in with us every week. So we're excited about sharing what we enjoy here in our little corner of the world in Augusta, Georgia.
Absolutely. And also, we normally start the week with the topic of the day. Mm-hmm. So the topic of the day is just going to be this: support. What does it mean to support an artist?
What are ways
of support?
Right. Okay.
Is it important? How important is it? And I like for people to chime in here and let us know different ways in which you have been supported or somebody has supported you.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a great topic right there, because we can always talk about support when it comes to artists, right?
Absolutely.
Our artistry. So we definitely want you to tune in. You can also call in and join in with the conversation. Our number is 706-955-4802. Once again, 706-955-4802.
Right. As for now, we're going to kick it off with some of that feel good music. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen.
Tune in to Hidden Gems with Brother Trav every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
All right. Greetings, everyone. Facebook land.
Peace.
Happy Sunday. Thanks for checking in with us. Hello, Angel Brown. Greetings. Happy Sunday. It's been a blessed week, hasn't it?
Absolutely. And Angel Brown, that conversation that we had at 3DL inspired the topic of the day. And that's what we're talking about is support. And for those of you that's out there on Facebook, chiming in with us here on Facebook Live, you know, we were having a conversation in which I was sharing with Angel Brown, who's a dynamic artist. She's a dynamic singer. And so at one of their regular weekly events, afterwards, I was sharing with her an experience in which I had a young lady that came into my job, my workplace, and she let me know that she saw me on the radio. She said, I saw you and your wife on the radio. You saw us on the radio? She said, yeah, I was on Facebook. I was like, okay, so that must have been Hidden Gems. So I went on to say, okay, so are we Facebook friends? And she said, no, I don't think so. But one of my Facebook friends, a girl that I went to high school with, she shared it. And I saw it on her page.
Okay. And
that was Angel Brown.
Okay, that's right. I remember you telling me. Okay.
Right. So, you know, she's from Aiken.
Right.
I'm in Aiken. So.
And so, of course, I remember you also stating that you had a conversation about how she can support Angel Brown, right? Because she hasn't been supportive.
Well, it just
haven't been at the show.
Right. So, which goes back to what it means to support.
Right.
And what are different ways to support? Is it just a monetary thing? Did you have to put money in my pocket some type of way for me to be able to say that's a true supporter? Like, did you have to buy my product, go to a show?
Referrals are a way of supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Sending work your way, or turning someone on to your music or your productions, whatever you have.
Right. And I think even as simple as what we always encourage, and that's just for everybody to please hit the share button.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the easiest way.
That's the easiest way. You know, that's that what they call an armchair quarterback.
Okay.
You know, you don't even have to leave your armchair. You're just sitting there, effortless. Kind of just hit that share button, and we're trying to sprinkle a little goodness into the world. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do something good. We're playing good music. We know that it's Sunday. We know that it's the start of a brand new week. Very much into energy. So we definitely recognize that however we start the week is the way the week will finish and the way the week will go. Put that on my keyboard.
It's going to cleanse
computer.
It's going to make it all good.
But yeah, good music. Can you turn that up a little bit, Swag? What are we listening to now, Sister Law?
This is Fertile Ground.
Okay.
Take Me Higher is the name of the song.
I actually listened to some Fertile Ground while I was at work Wednesday. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was introduced to Fertile Ground some years ago through a friend of mine, Shannon Johnson. It's my road dog from the Air Force. But either way, we actually got to go to a show, and I saw them perform live, and I've been in love with them ever since. They have some dope music out there. They're actually talking about something. They have a message, and it's definitely positive. Definitely positive.
Yes. And thank y'all very much. I see those hearts popping, man. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I've got all kind of dopamine hits going through my brain now.
Ooh.
You know, every time y'all hit the likes and the hearts, it's like a dopamine shot.
Now, you recognize this song. I haven't played it in a while.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
So, you remember Taxi
Bamako.
Bamako?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Taxi Bamako.
And so that's the couple, the one blind couple. Remember?
I remember.
Yeah. So this couple, I'm not going to say where they're from.
Why not?
Because I can't remember exactly. But they're a blind couple that started doing music together. And
they're from Africa.
Yeah.
It is a continent in Africa.
Yeah, a country in Africa. Yes. Yeah, this is actually some smudge spray that I picked up at the Juneteenth celebration last week. And so, yeah, we just coming off of Juneteenth Augusta, the second annual. We had lots of fun. The families came out. Everybody enjoyed themselves. We had great speakers and entertainment. And most people made a full day out of it.
It was a big weekend.
Yeah, it was a big weekend. And so
that Dela,
we had a lot.
That thing was turned up.
It was. even Mr. Swag got on the dance floor. I seen you.
You'll never see me like that again.
You'll never see it again. It was a one-time thing.
Oh,
okay. Keith, how you doing? John, you got somebody at the door for you. Hey.
I figured that last hour of the Dela would be the crunkest hour.
Nobody wanted to get off the dance floor. So we were supposed to be leaving, but we're still on the dance floor. Right. But yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to everybody that participated. Goes back to our question, ties back into our topic of the day. Support. How important is it?
Yeah.
Very important in that case because it was everything that led up to Juneteenth Sunday that helped to fund Juneteenth Sunday.
Right.
And so if you bought a raffle ticket or if you attended the RBG Day party.
Right.
Or you just donated in some type of way, or you became a vendor or a sponsor.
All that was needed in order to make the weekend successful.
In order to make Sunday happen.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so it was a collaborative effort, man. So give yourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm just thankful to know such a great group of men, the Band of Brothers. They do a lot of things behind the scenes here in the community. So it's great to see the support, and it's great to see you all come out and celebrate with them as they continue to add to the community and provide services that are missing. If you're interested in joining the Band of Brothers, you definitely can join. They're taking applications. You must have a good face card, meaning that you must represent who you are. They need to already know who you are or be associated with one of the Band of Brothers, a positive member in the community that's giving already.
They don't necessarily have to be associated with one of the Band of Brothers. We're not going to go out there and say that.
But they definitely need to be community oriented, right?
That's a definite plus.
Right.
But it does definitely help to have a great face card.
Right.
So always keep your face card clean. You know what I'm talking about? Be conscious of the image that you're putting out in the public every day.
Well, you can actually join the Band of Brothers by going to Band of Brothers Augusta on Facebook. You can message them there or actually just post on comment for them to get in touch with you.
Or send an email.
Yeah, you can reach out to them directly. The Band of Brothers, we all know them in the community. Just tap them on the shoulder and let them know that you're interested. And you don't even have to become a member, but you can definitely let us know how you can help, whether it's monetary or giving your time and your services. So we definitely want to continue building this nation, building amongst each other in the community and support each other. So definitely get with them.
I like this joint right here.
Yeah, that's that Fulini rock. You hear that?
Reminds me of Juneteenth Sunday. The drummer at the beginning.
Yes.
His name is I can't remember. Real conscious dude, Rastafarian guy.
Mm-hmm.
he sent me a message. He wants to work with us on some stuff coming up.
Okay.
Some Marcus Garvey birthday coming up real soon.
Okay.
And
that'd be dope.
To show you that.
Okay. Yeah, and so we definitely got a chance to raise the vibration and call on our ancestors, present and past, to open up the ceremony. And so that just also reminds me, we had so many there at the Juneteenth festival. As the brother stated, we had Rastafarians there, we had Christians there, we had Muslims, we had Moorish Americans there.
Hebrew Israelites.
Yes, it definitely was the community that
Nation of Islam was in the house.
Yes. Everyone was there.
Beautiful.
Everyone was
It's
there.
almost kind of like the Juneteenth celebration was that umbrella.
Right.
You know, that umbrella in which all different cultures and religions
and organizations
are
we had
able
some
to come.
people from the bike club, a couple of bike clubs was representing.
I like it. No matter what your religion or your belief or your thoughts or whatever, everybody came together because they understood one thing: we were free this day.
That's right. We all was on agreement.
Right.
And we was ready to celebrate and recognize that day together. And so that's why it worked.
That's all I've ever.
Right.
So Juneteenth is unity.
Yes.
I like that. That's a little hashtag for us.
Yeah, so we definitely had a successful weekend. And I mean, we can continue to talk about it all show, but we're not. We definitely want you to go ahead and call in and let us know what you think about the topic. Our number once again is 706-955-4802. Got Shopee coming up. And so once again, you can call us at 706-955-4802.
Right. Once again, artists out there, let's talk about support. Do you feel like people in the area aren't supportive? Do you feel like maybe your friends and family members are not supportive or as supportive as a stranger may be? I'm looking at it from all different perspectives. Support. Right, 706-955-4802. Yes, Angel Brown. Somebody's got 2 cents to put in on that thing right there, because off record, the artists talk about support a whole lot, whether they talk about getting it or not getting it or needing to get it.
Right. Yeah, right. At some point, you are going to discuss support, you know.
We talk about support a lot. Artists do.
Yeah.
You know, whether they're griping about somebody not supporting them or.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate those that support. That's what I spend my energy and time on, is appreciating, you know, who appreciates me. Right. And so with that being said, I don't focus on who's not supporting, because, you know, they're the ones that's missing out. So
I think it really comes down to the definition of for each individual of what support is.
And that's what we want to cover today. So
I really believe that's what it is, because what you might look at as support, I might not look at support.
Right.
Other artists, they want their friends and their family to support them, but they're not really defining what they mean by support.
Right. What do they mean by support? Because, say for example, your mom, okay? She doesn't come any shows or anything like this when you're DJing or whatnot. She may not chime in on our feed here or whatever. But I guarantee you, when she goes among her regular everyday business, she's like, my son got a radio station.
Exactly.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and that means the world to you.
The same thing, my brothers and sisters, is all the same. They might not come to any and everything that I do.
Right.
Just for them to be able to say, my brother owns the radio station, that's enough. That's support.
Because then what they did was they spread the word. They told somebody. And that's as simple as it can be to support, is to tell somebody.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's what I was saying earlier, like referring people to others. Like, you may not use that business, but you can still send other people that you know that may be able to use that business or that service. And so that's something that I do all the time. You know, I'm always like referring people to places. I may not be able to spend money with them or go and see them or whatnot, or go to their event, but
I'm sure you can testify, because that's how most DJs get business.
Believe it or not, I promote for humanity a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't particularly, I don't eat anything from there. I might try 1 or 2 juices. That's about it. Right. I love the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. But I know so many people that live that lifestyle, right, eat that, and they would enjoy it, drink those juices, that don't know what's there. Right. I promote that. Right. Even though I don't eat there, I don't even frequent there like that. Yeah. But I still promote it because I always meet somebody who doesn't know about it. Mm-hmm. So that because I
don't go there, but I send people all the time. They ask all the time, "Oh, there you go," because that's the point. That's the spot. And so Angel Brown is saying, "Hell, just babysitting my son is support."
Oh man.
Right?
Yeah.
Great.
I love that. Yes. I love that, Angel Brown. That, I mean, it's just as simple as that.
Yeah, really that's a big deal.
The definition of what you're asking for is support.
Sister Law, look who just joined.
Yes, hello. Oh, Shaku.
I thought that's what you
said. Still got a little bit more.
Yeah, that's right. I do this every single time. Every single time I do this on this song, like I don't know the song.
Oh yeah, it's in the song.
Right.
Yeah. It just, I don't know why. Yeah. I researched it, and it really is.
That's the song.
It does.
Right.
I like it. It's cool though.
It's like it stops and it's like
cool off. You know, you're moving, yeah.
Pose, and then you're like, okay, let me get back to it.
Yeah.
Right. Peace to Brenda Durant of the Greater Augusta Arts Council. See you out there on board. Which reminds me, perfect.
Yes.
Which reminds me, we wanted to give a big old shout out, which we'll do it when we go back on the air, but I'll do it now too. We want to give a big old shout out to Trey McLaughlin.
Yes.
He is the Greater Augusta Arts Council Artist of the Year.
Yes. Well deserving.
That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's a big deal.
And we'll discuss that in the Arts Council, the Greater Arts Council later on, and how you can be a part and take part of some things. And so right now we're playing Shaku Star. She's a young artist that I met here in Augusta. She went and relocated to Miami. I think she might be in the area again, but this is No Way. Shaku Star.
Right. Angel Brown. One of our Don't Sleep Tour associates right there.
Right. No way. You just went to work, but I'm steady for me. My mind is in the air.
Turn up a little bit more, Swag.
Don't deal too much with blues that keep me working.
Again, you can go listen to the music. You can go listen to the show still at www.roundhereradio.com. Go to that link and it'll show you different ways to listen. Also, several people already have the Round Here Radio app. That's a place that you can listen also. You'll miss out on this part right here, this Facebook activity, but you'll be hearing the actual music that we're listening to right now. Heck, my parents, one of them might be on TuneIn Radio and the other one might be on Facebook, and the sister might be in the back on
in the front room somewhere is playing the screen. Right.
Yeah. Support, right?
And make sure no matter where they at, they get to hear the show. Yeah.
That's support.
Right.
They look forward to it too, man. People get disappointed when we don't go do the live show.
Y'all don't believe how many phone calls and inbox.
They be wondering what's going on.
Yeah,
y'all,
like, hey, what's going on? Y'all know we had to do it. Oh, okay. Y'all can still do it.
Yeah.
It didn't get canceled. Yeah, right.
Thank you so much for tagging Angel Brown. I appreciate that. Letting people know where to go, because we definitely want you to follow. We have people all over the world that's going to the site and that's tuning in. And so we want you to come on board with us as well as we travel the world.
Right.
Greetings, Mr. Warren. How are you?
Chef Mike on board.
Hey.
What up?
Hey, Brother Trav was looking for some dynamite rolls this weekend. I don't know why you did that.
I didn't get back down there. I didn't get.
Yeah, we did get down there.
I was supposed to go back yesterday and get them, but
he's gonna be dreaming about those things.
I didn't get back down there.
He'll gonna wake up and be like, "Can we go get some dynamite rolls?"
We just have to place an order. How about that? Michael Warren, Chef Mike, you can probably relate to the conversation for today. The conversation for today is about support. What does it mean to support? How important is it to support? What are different ways to support?
Brother Trav presents.
We're back. Greetings, everyone around the world. You are tuned in to Brother Trav Presents Hidden Gems, and we are currently on the air. You can hear us around the world. Just keep following us on roundhereradio.com. I'm having a great time today. I hope you're enjoying the set. We just finished up with my homegirl, my girlfriend, my sister. Her name is Shaku Star, and that was No Way.
Mm-hmm.
And we started the set with Fertile Ground, Take Me Higher. I encourage you to go out there and look up those great artists there in that set. They definitely have some hot music and a couple of different projects that you were sure to enjoy.
Right. You were talking a little bit about Fertile Ground, and you were saying that you had actually seen them live.
Yes.
Right. Which, you know, I can kind of almost envision what their set was like.
Okay.
It seems that they would probably have a lot going on the stage. Or was it
a lot going on without having a lot going on?
Really? How many pieces?
I believe they probably about 4 or 5 pieces, and then the lead singer, which in herself, she was a great instrument, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't too big.
It wasn't too big.
No.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, big equals money these days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I.e. MC Hammer.
Hey, well, just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's better.
Well, MC Hammer kind of, you know, proved to us that while it's a great experience to have 100 people on the stage, it's just not financially sound.
Okay, he did prove that, did he not?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's scale this thing down, you know?
Right.
But yeah, we're having a really good time. We have a conversation going on right now. Our topic of the day is about support. There's lots of listeners that we have at Hidden Gems that are artists. You know, we're kind of like that artist favorite show. And I'm just asking the artist about support. You know, how important is it to support? What are different ways to support? How are some different ways to get people to support you?
Okay.
Creative ways to earn support.
Mm-hmm.
Notice I chose to use the word earn.
Wow, we gotta earn support, huh?
Right, because you're not entitled to it.
Oh.
So just because you're doing something doesn't mean you earned everybody's support.
My goodness.
I got a lot of the jewels right here, but I'm just trying to allow other people to call in and share some of their experiences and knowledge and wisdom, so I don't have to just drop. I don't want to unload my whole clip in the first half of the show.
Okay, well, don't do that.
Hold on to some of them
Please.
things, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you can definitely call in at 706-955-4802. Call in, give us your statement, opinion, question, whatever you have to offer to the conversation. We'll be glad to hear you. And so we're down here, downtown Augusta, at Bottom Line Studios, and we're still coming off a high of celebrating Juneteenth. And we definitely want, while we're talking about support, go ahead and shout out the city of Augusta and the CSRA for coming out and supporting us. The Band of Brothers. Hey, I'm a Band of Brothers sister. That's my title, okay? But thank you so much for supporting and adding to the day. We definitely had a great time. The Dela kicked off on Saturday evening, and we got our dance in and had to recover for Sunday. Man. And Sunday was great. We had some great speakers and had some jumping beans. I actually jumped off of a 3-story jumping bean, y'all. I screamed, and it was scary. but I did it. Okay, so we definitely had a great time. Hopefully, you can come and join us next year. We definitely will be doing this again. But right now, go ahead and sit back. We got some poetry coming up. I'm sure that you will enjoy. So thank you so much for tuning in to Brother Trav Presents Hidden Gems.
We've got spoken word poetry. Who do you have on board? Call out some of those names. Looks like it's a fat set right there, Sister La. I'm looking at the list right now.
We have got a good little combo going on with some Ursula Rucker. We have our sister from Augusta, Georgia, Faith Hope, Nikki Giovanni, and also starting off with Mr. Moody Black.
This is gonna be super dope. Y'all tune in. Definitely hit the share button. Tell a friend.
I thought I was cutting off at the right space. Have mercy. Thank you, Brother Trav. You're a good saver.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think
What's wrong? Yes, I tried to call you.
Oh, you did?
I meant to tell you. Greetings, Mrs. Faith. How are you? Right power. Right on. Right on. Oh, you don't see. Let me see. Right on.
Power.
Right power.
Right power.
Right. Power to the people, for sure. Hello, my sis. Tanya Lloyd, how are you? You've been able to join us during our poetry set. You can definitely listen in and tune in to what's going on Round Here Radio and stream live. Also, you can go and download the Round Here Radio app. And we also are on Alexa. So just go to Alexa and say, Alexa, play Round Here Radio. And you will hear us live on the air.
I explained by asking her if your brother and I was doing anything wrong, and
right now we're listening to Mr. Moody Black.
Would you be mad and sad? She said yes.
How do I get online?
I said, well, everybody's tired
You're
of
already
happening.
online.
They don't know what to do, so they march to let the world know they're mad and sad. And deep down, I was mad and sad that black folks still marching. And
well, you need to pay your bill.
My mind flashed 10 years from now. Seeing them still marching. My daughter making sure her brother is careful of his every step.
What is it?
Son face filled with 14-year-old.
What is the
The
password?
Wi-Fi password. Swag. What's the Wi-Fi?
I'm sorry. Bottom line.
10 more years. My 10-year-old daughter.
Why is yours doesn't say?
Face filled with tears. Holding a picture of her brother. The same picture she would lay beside her pillow when she was
Bottom line 2010.
No jurisdiction for justice. Shouting out to her.
All right, hey. You listening from the red laundromat? Okay. Got to get it in. We got some great spoken word coming up in this set. So,
Lady D.
Yay.
What you? I'm doing my Arnold Jackson thing. What you talking about, Lady D? I'm gonna miss the hell out of y'all.
She said something about moving, I think, on Facebook, but I don't understand what happened. I don't know.
You leaving us?
I don't know. Is she?
Talk to Lady D. She's
where are you going? Oh, she said, I'm gonna miss the hell out. At first I was thinking she was saying I missed the hell out of y'all, but she said I'm going to miss the hell out of y'all.
Well, it doesn't matter where you go or where we go. You can join us right here
every
on Sundays at Hidden Gem Live. So no excuse.
4 Eastern Standard Time.
Pick up the phone, call us 706-955-4802.
And if I can have tens of thousands of people listening to me from Germany and the UK area, you can definitely listen as well. So I definitely want you to, I thought it was Colombia. Well, that's fine. We just have another place to be when we go to Colombia.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can dig it.
That's not far at all.
No, it's not.
Right up the street.
So right now, we're listening to Queen's sister, Ursula Rucker. She's one of my favorite spoken word artists.
DJ Swag, did you share the feed into the Spartan Society page? How he got to be a member of our Glen Hills page.
Oh yeah, you're not even. I was just thinking about that. You're not even.
One of your fellow Spartans added me in there.
So you just
years ago.
you a spy? How this man on the
Spy.
what school you went to? Josie, right?
I've been in there.
Josie is not supposed to be on no Glen Hills page. This is serious.
But
This is serious.
But I grew up with everybody. All my friends went to Glen Hills. I just chose to go to Joe. There was no way I was going to Glen Hills.
No way.
Well, whatever. Well, then you can't be on their Spartan page.
Went to Josie.
Always keep you.
But I didn't add myself to the group. No, some of your alumni did because
Right.
I DJ.
Yeah.
So it's double-edged sword.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Well, Lady D, I love you too. Much love and respect.
My energy, my skin, my kiss, my heart, my guts, my insides, my slap on the face if need be.
Can you actually hear what she's saying? Make sure you share with others. Let them know that we're here every Sunday. Can you turn up this music? We'll just listen to this poetry right now.
Of the mainframe, unpixelate your brains.
What's Miss Lloyd talking about?
I was asking if she could hear.
Oh, she can't really hear. Okay.
All right, and so this next piece that's coming up is our sister Faith Hope, Just Breathe, and she is an Augustan artist. Actually, she's originally from Birmingham, Alabama, but she's claimed Augusta, Georgia as her home. So this is her. This is off of what album was
Out
this?
of Obscurity.
Out of Obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so definitely check her out. She has released a mixtape. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but she does have some other work out. Yeah, I think this is like my favorite.
Okay.
What's going on, Kim? Peace, sister. How you doing?
Yeah.
What's going on, Miranda Dunn? Greetings. Happy Sunday.
I don't even want to write this song. To hell with this reality. It's time to let go. Just breathe. Don't bother me. Just let me be. I need to breathe. I need to breathe.
I actually got a chance to sing background for Faith one time. We actually drove we were in Columbia, and on that same bill was Dwelle. So we had fun that day. Yes, this is Faith Hope. So this is what I need to do.
Sometimes we gotta say, just let me
I need to breathe.
Once again, we're giving you some of that Sunday easy music to listen to. Easy like Sunday is supposed to be, you know?
I need to breathe.
Hi, Melvina. Miranda Dunn. Happy Sunday to you, too. Yeah, definitely look up
Every
Faith
time
Hope.
I bring a pen, it never works.
Look up Faith Hope. That's Fayth Hope. Look her up.
Thank you.
Really dope artist.
Make sure you share with others. If you want to tune in to the music, you can definitely go to roundhereradio.com and find ways to listen. You can stream or you can download the app on Google Play. Just search for Round Here Radio. Also, Alexa, just let her know. Play Round Here Radio, and you'll hear Round Here Radio 24 hours, all day, all week, all indie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the Queen Mother right here, Nikki Giovanni.
Poet, stand up.
Don't forget, we do have a topic of the day, so feel free to call in. We definitely would like to get a caller today. Our topic is concerning support. What are ways that you can support artists and other people in the community, businesses, and also, what was the other question we had here? That's it. I'm just going to show the class at the bottom. Yes, you can definitely hear this. Hey, like I was saying earlier, we have fans that's following us in the UK. We have people in Germany and Belgium that listen to us every week. So you can definitely relocate to Colombia and listen to us here. All you have to do is follow Around Here Radio and tune in. We're here every Sunday between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. So definitely check us out. Yeah, you can stream live on roundhereradio.com, or you can just go ahead and download the app. Tune in, Round Here Radio. Tune in might be a good way if you're not streaming.
See, we have Michael Miller on board. Michael Miller, peace, brother. Peace, brother. Michael Miller. Where are you?
I'll be like, is that Skype? You think you know me over here? You don't know me.
Where are you right now, Michael Miller?
Hey, Mike Miller.
Right, where are you located? I hear you, Lady D. I hope Columbia ready for Lady D. I know that's right. You're about to be kicking up some dust over there. You behave now.
Oh. All right. If you can, do give us a call. Once again, our number is 706-955-4802.
Faith Holy, can you call in? Do you mind calling in? Are you at a place in which you can call sometime before 4? Because I see what you're saying. Why do you think they don't support? Okay.
And this is the last song of the set right here. So just put them on hold.
Caller. All right. Thank you very much for calling. Brother Trav presents Hidden Gems Live. Who do we have? Oh, all right. Sister Faith. Okay.
Hey. How you doing?
How many more tracks?
Hey, we are. What? Hey, Faith. Faith. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put you on pause until this song ends so we can go ahead and get you live on the air, okay? So I want you to hold your thought for just one moment, okay? Yeah. All right, once again, Facebook, we are going to take a call here when we come back up to discuss the topic about support, how ways to support. You know, should we support? Remember, you can also call in and give your opinion, comment, question. We definitely would like to get you on the air here. Okay, so you go ahead and turn that down for me.
Okay.
All right, Faith, thank you so much for being patient.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. You are now riding it out with us here at Brotha Trav Presents Hidden Gems Live. And I am joined here again in the studio with my queen. Her name is Sister La.
Yeah, you can just call me Master Selector, honey.
Okay.
That's Master Selector to you.
All right. Well, what we have been doing is what we normally do. We have a topic of the day.
Yes.
And the topic that we've been discussing today is support.
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking about support. What are ways to support? Do you think that people don't support enough?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to support? And we actually have a caller that's going to join us right now live, and her name is Miss Faith Holy. Faith, you on the board with us?
Yes, hello. It's so nice to finally talk to you guys. Hi.
Yay! Greetings.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Now on the Facebook live feed, I saw where you actually said, why do you think they don't support? And I saw that. Wait a minute. I saw that comment, and so you're assuming that they're not supporting, obviously.
Well, no, I think that's part two of the question. I think part one is, well, first we have to realize I'm a business owner and I'm a small business owner. So for me, you would think that your family, your friends, or whoever, they would jump on board and go, yeah, rah, 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 and they don't. And there's multiple reasons for it. So one of them is some people don't like to be attached to something that they don't know will not fail. So sometimes they just kind of sit back and watch and see what happens. And wait for some success to hit, then they can attach their name to it.
That's
because
true.
of whatever reason.
Okay.
You know, like, okay, well, I'm not too sure if she's going to succeed, but, you know, when she does, then I got her back.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, okay. And then you have the people who, you know, secretly are kind of hating on you because it doesn't matter. You can have a hater in your own family. I mean, they can be jealous of you for something that happened. And they'll be like sitting there going, well, you know, and just roll their eyes at you or whatever, like, and then they're mad at you, so they won't support you, even though in your face they'll be like all nice and stuff. But then when it comes down to, hey, look, I got this new thing that I'm doing, can you help me out?
Yeah.
Then they don't do it because they pull back because they don't want to, because something within their own spirit isn't right.
That's right. I mean, I've seen where people will sell tea, and instead of buying it from their coworker or their friend, they'll go to the mall and buy the same exact thing, or Walmart and buy the same exact thing instead of buying it from someone they know. So yeah, there's a lot of truth in that. That's Right.
Exactly.
And I have been kind of gearing that question, the support topic, to artists, but I didn't think of the entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's another thing in which is very important to support.
And the thing is, it's like, I'm a musician too, but I mean, that wasn't my calling. And that was not, I mean, I'm good. I play 5 instruments, but it was more, I didn't have the support to jump after it because multiple reasons. Mostly it was parental fear, like you're not gonna be able to eat, and I kind of internalized that and kind of took it for gospel kind of, and I didn't kind of go against that. But it put me in a different position to look at it like branding yourself and doing this, that, and the other, and putting yourself out there.
Yeah, and so which is why it's so important to support the artists, because we do want to eat. We don't want to be the starving artists, you know.
Exactly.
That doesn't have to be a real thing.
Mm-hmm. And the other part of it is, you know, sometimes people don't let go of who you used to be.
That's true. You definitely have dropped a lot of jewels, Faith. And so we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thank you so much for calling in.
No problem.
Please, let's continue this conversation on Facebook Live. But yeah, we got another poetry set coming right up. So I definitely want you to stick around and check that out, okay?
Okay, definitely will do.
All right. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
See how that works?
Right.
Yeah, God bless.
All right. And so you are now tuned in to Brother Trav Presents Hidden Gems. Thank you so much for your support all around the world. Sit back and enjoy. All right. And so that was a great conversation right there with Faith Holy.
Brotha Trav presents Hidden Gems.
Talking about support and reasons why people wouldn't support. You know, we hate to use the term hating, but some people, they just, you know, like she's made different references to how people may not like you for something that you've done in the past, or maybe they don't feel like you should be successful, or you're not the best at it. So there's different reasons why people wouldn't support. And so those are things that I didn't even think about, you know.
She brought it into a different perspective because she you know, I had been focusing on the artist when I was talking about support, but she brought in the entrepreneur, which I think that's very, very important, because it's vital that an entrepreneur gets support. You know, support means they get to eat today.
That's right.
And tomorrow.
And that's a statement that we learned from Travis Shaw. You know, he feels like, you know, as an artist, he has received this support and he has been successful enough, and he determines that by determining, did he eat? Did he make enough money today to eat tomorrow? Right. And so if you're supporting him, he's successful in eating and feeding his family. And that's how that thing works. So support is so important.
Yeah, so important. Peace, I see you, Mike Miller. Lady D, if you're still online, Mike Miller is in Oklahoma. And so he's joining us now. Yes. So I'm just kind of showing you that you don't have to be in Augusta, Georgia to be hanging out with us on a Sunday afternoon now.
Yes, whether it's Facebook Live or through the website, you definitely want to take advantages of those ways to listen. You get in your car, you can turn on Bluetooth and turn on TuneIn Radio. If you're cleaning around the house, all you got to do is let Alexa know that, hey, play Around Here Radio. But we want to definitely make sure that you tune in and support us here between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So no matter where you're located in the world, we'll be here.
Right. And the topic of the day is support. And so we would really appreciate your support if you just go ahead and hit that share button on your phone. If you already haven't, hit it for us. And that doubles the love. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Double the love, double the listeners. Listen to the sounds of Brother Trav, God, brother and sister Law right now.
Yes, this is called Word Sound Power.
Call 911, I'm coming to save ya. Clutching the mic like a lightsaber. Lyrical incisions, slice like a razor. I'm in a different galaxy, still got a page. Hip-hop imposters get tossed in the grave. Hip-hop spirituals, I'm coming to raise ya. Wordplay so smooth, gonna amaze ya. Taking it back to the beats and rhymes.
Faith Holy's in York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I don't know where I thought you were located.
So
have you always been in York? Or?
change hip hop forever.
Huh.
Shell toes, pain goes tougher than leather. Two MCs
Yeah.
And a
that
turntable
word.
whiz. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Told tales about our situation, unemployment and high inflation. LL Cool J was hard as hell, saying I need love and rock the bells. Fresh Prince, Slick Rick, storytellers. Houdini, Moldy, Cinderella. Dana Dane with fame, jump around, House of Pain. Beastie Boys, Cypress Hill, Membrane, Insane. X-Clan, Nubian, Rapid, got more radical. BDP, KRS, grammatical. PE, Chuck D, rebellious. Fight the powers, what they was telling us. Revolutionary rap, we was on a mission. Black kids woke up, started listening. Proper education, knowledge of self.
promote good health. Strive for wealth.
We need that word.
And then the blocks got flooded with guns and crack.
And the same thing happened to the rap.
Dope dealers,
We need
slash
that word.
part-time
Sound.
rapper, part-time actor, slash part-time actor.
Selling crack and false illusions, more chaos and confusion. 28s on the Maybach and the average Joe ain't got that. Then ain't got stacks and we can't have that.
Crack used to be whack. What happened to real rap? Bring that beat back.
We
Can't have that. Crack used to be whack. What happened to real rap? Bring that beat back. Bring that. Crack used to be whack. What happened to real rap? Bring that beat back. Okay, born in New York. Okay. So you moved up and down the coast, I see. Okay, Mike Miller is saying there was a time when you guys were some of my biggest supporters. Love you guys. Yes,
That's right,
much
Mike
respect.
Miller.
Hey, we support anyone that support themselves, right?
We saw in the memories, I saw in the memories just recently, I don't know how many years ago it was, but the event that we did at the Caribbean place on Broad Street.
Still,
Tony's place on Broad Street. We were doing that Sunday thing. What was it called?
Speak Your Piece.
Speak Your Piece. Mike Miller was there. He performed.
Yes.
He performed.
And then he's also was a featured at Verbal Therapy as well. So yeah, we got some time in with each other.
Yeah. Another way to support. This is a way in which we support.
Yes.
Uprise.
Yeah, so going on that, the second part of that statement, ways to support, ways that you can support.
Ways to support.
Right. So our way to support is actually attending events.
I'm looking at it from the Uprise perspective.
Okay.
Is we're actually providing a stage for a lot of artists and have over the years. And that's a huge way to support.
Right.
Because, without the stage and that mic thing, the artist would just be internet artist, maybe.
Yeah, definitely have to have a stage.
Gotta have that live
Caribbean
thing.
Soul. Oh yeah, Big Bailey. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
We couldn't come up with a name. Caribbean
Right.
Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, Speak Your Piece at Caribbean Soul. That's right.
Mike Miller was on that bill. They both spoke. Yeah, they both were on that bill.
They want to build together.
Big Bailey and Michael Miller. Remember, I was sharing that conversation with you recently.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
What happened? What's what? We got something.
Good, we missed it too.
But we played this before. We don't have a clean one of this. I thought.
Peace, Brother Malik. Are you, sir? What are you putting on the grill today, brother? I know you're out there on the grill today, Malik.
Hey, if the sun is shining, he's grilling, right?
It don't have to be no sun.
Oh, that's right. Amen. He don't.
It ain't gotta be.
Let me
a
take
sun.
it back. I take it back. Hey. So right now we're listening to
Saul Williams.
And this piece is called Own.
Michael Miller, Sidewalk Entertainment. I hear you. Buskers, yeah, that's right. Create your own stage. Hijack a stage.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with us on this Sunday afternoon. And we are just being delighted and entertained by some of this spoken word that my queen, Sister Law, put together for us.
Yes, and so you were hearing Saul Williams, and prior to that, you had Brother Trav featuring Sister Law. That was Word, Sound, Power. And we opened up with Sun Ra, which is Space is the Place. Is actually a opening title of a film called Space is the Place, 1974. Definitely should check that out. It's pretty dope. He's a pretty dope artist, and he's been one of our hidden gems here on Hidden Gems.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that was our poetry set. I wanted to get some of that in because, you know,
there was a Brother Trav, the God Brothers song in there.
Yeah, so that's what I stated. Brother Trav and featuring Sister Law, Word, Sound, Power.
Yeah, I wanted to let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay, how about we talk about that?
Special people right there.
That's right.
Yeah, but that piece right there, you can actually find it out on YouTube right now. It's disguised under a different name. Is that what's going on right now?
It is. I think someone put it up under a Kendrick Lamar sneak diss video or something like that. I don't know what they.
Brother Trav is Kendrick Lamar diss or something like this. You know, it was one of those experiments to try to get a bunch of views.
Yeah, one of our friends, he did that to us, and
yeah, crazy guy. But anyway, it was effective because it's got a whole lot of views,
right.
A whole lot more than some of our other videos that are out there. But that particular piece was actually part of my man Joe Nice's project.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
how
that's
that
right.
came about.
He had a mixtape that he came out a couple of years ago. I remember. That's right.
Right. And so now is actually time for our hidden gem of the week.
Yes,
Sister
we
Law.
do have a new hidden gem of the week.
Our hidden, let me do the sounder. Our hidden gem of the week.
Hidden gem of the week. That's how you do it.
Who do we have, Sister Law?
Okay, yes, we actually have Yusuf Kamal. This actually is a London-based jazz funk duo. And so it's made up of two Southern Londoners that came together by the name of Yusuf Days and Kamal Williams, aka Henry Wu. And so it's basically a duo that came together. They decided to do some production, and they actually met up and crossed paths in 2007. And that's one day they just decided to go ahead and start a band. So yeah, I got some great artists. Yusuf, he actually is a producer and drummer. He was a drummer for a Afrobeat band called United Vibration. So that's somebody I'm going to have to get to know there. But I thought that was interesting. And then Kamal, he actually is a producer, keyboard player, and drummer. And so I think you definitely will love this set. I have a couple of different things from different projects that they have. And you will be familiar with some things because we've played them in the playlist here throughout our time here with Hidden Gems. So yeah, that's what's up.
Yusuf Kamal.
That's right. Right.
I was under the impression that was a brother's name.
Yes, well, actually, it's two brothers' names.
Right.
And it's very interesting, their names, because their name actually represents a great Egyptian artist that I'm going to be researching by the name of Kamal Yusuf. So, yeah, I definitely have got some things to research here by researching Yusuf Kamal, the group, the duo here. And so, yeah, go ahead and sit back and listen out for our hidden gem of the week, Yusuf Kamal.
Oh yeah, yes indeed. It's gonna sound like what is their whole vibe? Just if you could explain it to us. Where, I mean, I see you got a whole jazz funk.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's more like 70s jazz funk with some London bass beat and some hip hop and you may even hear some bebop in that because they really do like the jazz side of the thing. So yeah, Yusuf work is very phenomenal.
Okay,
very phenomenal.
Okay, awesome. So that means we're going to get an early dose of that Sunday jazz.
That's right.
That's what's up. Love that Sunday jazz music. Love having you on board with us. Peace, Brother Trav, Sister La.
Hidden Gems.
Hidden Gems featured artist.
All right. I'm like missing. I'm like hearing.
As soon as that sounder comes on, then we start winding it down. But then we got 60
I
seconds.
understand that, and I know that, but I missed it twice back to back. So this right here, hello Facebook world. This right here is calligraphy. Is actually from what they called a Brownswood basement session that they had. They actually was in an actual basement and recorded this live.
Okay, we're gonna sit back and listen to this. Sit back and groove for a minute. It's our hidden gem of the week, Yusuf Kamal.
And so if you want to get some of this good music, I do encourage you to go out online at roundhereradio.com. You won't miss any of it. Oh yeah, I think Morph, this is probably one of their most popular tracks right here. That basement session right there. Yeah. You know, I like duos and groups and producers when they get together and produce music. It's like the best. I don't have to hear nobody's vocals.
Makes me want to write. It's like you don't have no vocals. I'll fix that.
All right, share your posts with others. Today we are talking about support, how you can support others, whether it's an entrepreneur, an artist. Well, an artist is an entrepreneur. Anyone that's doing anything, go ahead and see how you can support. There's many ways, sharing and promoting their businesses. Also, you can donate to the cause. Say you don't have an interest in the product or a service. This may not be something that you need, but as you refer others to that location or service, you can also donate to the cause. You can give money to help them start their business. Click the share button if they got something going on, a sale on a product, or they have a new business opening. Let the community know what's going on. So that definitely is one way to support. We've had instances where we've had people that could not make it to our show, or they're supporting us from afar, and they could be in a different state or a different country, and they will actually buy tickets for the event to show their way to support what we do here in the area for the community. And that's really how it goes. We can't do anything without support, no matter if it's monetary or vocal. But yeah. There's all kind of different ways to share something.
Support. There's people out there are philanthropists, people basically who have some money, who they visit these GoFundMe sites and things like this, crowdfunders,
Kickstarters,
Kickstarters. They visit those sites and they really just kind of like check stuff out, and they sow into like complete strangers.
Right. Well, they got to spend their money. So.
But there's many ways they could have done that. I just think that's so cool,
right?
That they would do that for the artists.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to being able to play that position.
Now, this right here is another dope piece that I love from this duo here. It's called Lowrider, and it's something that's been in our playlist here at Hidden Gems as well. Okay, and so George Hot Sauce, he says something subscribe on YouTube mean they have to pay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually subscribe for free to follow people. Yeah, it doesn't take anything. Even support in that way, whether it's tuning in or sharing or liking. I mean, watching the video after the artist has created it, because there's a lot of work that goes behind producing the product. So at the end of it, the artist wants someone to listen, watch, read what's being produced. We don't produce it just to be producing it, even though we're going to still produce because we're artists, we're creators. So we're going to still create, but you still get satisfaction of sharing your art, right? What you got to say, Mr. Swag?
See, again, it goes to the definition of support.
Yes.
It's
all kind of different ways.
Supporters aren't fans per se.
True.
A fan
it could be
a
two
supporter.
Different people.
You say a fan can be a supporter,
but a supporter isn't necessarily a fan.
Necessarily
right.
A fan.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is a supporter of me. Doesn't mean she's a fan of everything that I do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She doesn't she doesn't pay and go to all of my events. She doesn't buy merchandise from me. She doesn't financially put into me. She's just a supporter.
Right.
A fan, artist technically would be a fan in this case of the radio station, and a supporter of the radio station in this case. Mm-hmm. Same thing with me. I would be a supporter, because for me it would be financial of an artist, but I would still be a supporter of the artist, unless I truly am a fan of that artist, and there are some that I am a fan of.
So how about this? If you're a fan, should you be a supporter?
Fan automatically a supporter.
Not really.
A fan is
because I'm a fan of Janet Jackson, and I have purchased all her music, no matter what she puts out. But see, I'm a fan.
A fan is financial.
I think fan is the one that's reaching into their pocket when they come down to it.
A fan is reaching into their pocket. A fan is financial.
I mean, did we not spend money? Like, we're fans of the two that we go and spend money on. Like, we go and spend money.
Yeah, that's a fan.
Right.
That just
that's a financial support.
I think you can be a fan without. You can be.
You be a supporter.
You can't. You can't. You can only be. You can be a fan and not spend money.
No,
you can. You can.
In this day, you can kind of sort of, if you think about it.
I'm a fan.
You can get online and listen to people's music you're a real fan. A super fan.
Spends money.
Oh, it's such categories. It's categories.
Because let me tell you,
such thing as a
all
super
the artists
fan.
that have products here in Augusta, I have purchased multiple copies of.
Not all.
See?
No, but I'm saying most of the artists, if they have products, I'll go buy and buy.
That's a fan.
But then I'm
supporter.
But you know what?
No.
At the same time, I'm not a fan of their music, but I'm doing something because they're doing something. I'm supporting them because they're supporting themselves.
You see what I'm saying?
So I can be in two different.
A fan always supports, but a supporter isn't necessarily a fan. Isn't always.
This is a 3-minute song. This is the last on the set.
Okay.
All right. And so this right here is High Roller. This is a new track that we've introduced to the playlist. Once again, this is the Hidden Gem of the Week, Yusuf Kamal. All about the drum, the bass, and the keys.
What y'all got going on this Sunday afternoon? Are you in the kitchen cooking it up right now? What's on the stove? What's on the menu? Are you grilling out? Are you planning on getting out of the house? Have you gone to church this morning? Just winding down right now. What's going on in your world? Talk to us. Also, the phone lines are going to be open again, 706-955-4802. That's 706-955-4802. Join in on the conversation today about support. We're talking about support today. Can a fan be a fan without actually financially spending money?
Yeah.
Possible.
Make him a supporter.
I don't think he's even much of a supporter at that point.
But you definitely can have people spend money that's not a fan. That's for sure.
I mean, you definitely can be a fan without spending money. I say yes. Because I you know what? I'm a fan of I'm a fan of so much. I say I'm a fan of I'm a fan of Nirvana, right? I never bought a Nirvana CD. I never bought a Nirvana t-shirt.
You never went to a concert?
I never went to a Nirvana
You would think that he has because he's a big fan.
Yeah, but
you don't spend no money?
But nowadays I can go and listen to Nirvana every day, all day, bump it in my car, and I didn't spend any money. It might be a shame, but I'm still a fan.
Mike Miller, if you like, you can definitely call us and talk to us on air.
I guess there are some people that are like that who never spent a dime, never seen their favorite artist.
More and more now.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
All right, we're back, and you are tuned in to Brotha Trav Presents Hidden Gems. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this Sunday. You've just been listening to Yusuf Kamal. That is our Hidden Gem of the Week. They are a London-based duo, and I'm learning some more facts about them. As you can tell, it really is all about the drum, the bass, and the keys there. And so we got an opportunity to add to the playlist this week the last track called High Roller. That actually is a piece produced by Kamal Williams himself, and I really like that group. I like how they put their thing together. And so, I actually found out just recently that this duo, they mainly just play based off of a drum beat and they build on that. And it's all spontaneous. So nothing is ever planned or written prior to them going in. I love that, right? Because I'm all about the improv.
Right.
So this excites me to learn that this is how they're producing their music. And so I found out also that they actually end up signing to Brownswood label by, they were at an award show, the Gilles Peterson award show, and they did a 20-minute set, something like improv. And based off of that set, they end up getting a deal to the label. Based off of that one set, that was their only time that they had a presentation. And so, since then, they've been doing great things. I'm so glad they got a chance to meet up. I mean, the universe put them together to create some beautiful music for us. So yeah, make sure that you go out there and look up Yusuf Kamal, the London-based duo, and check them out and see what they got going on.
Okay, why don't you spell that for the listeners out there?
Yes, that's Yussef, Yusuf Kamal. That's Kamaal. Okay. Remember, that's a duo of Yusuf Days and Kamal Williams, aka Henry Wu.
Okay. All right. I've never had the opportunity to travel overseas. Mm-hmm. But from what's my take on the situation, from my view, it seems like there's just probably some real genuine music in London.
The UK
area, in the
yes.
UK area.
Yes.
I just kind of picture it to be, one of these places where you could probably find some of this dope stuff in any of those little pubs that they have.
Oh, for sure. They have some really hot shows. I mean, a lot of our artists based here out of the United States go there, and they have a grand time with the fans and the supporters there. So yeah, music there, you definitely, if you're a music lover, you can definitely get on the scene for sure.
Right. I mean, it seems that maybe more they value music that may just have an organic sound, if you know what I'm talking about. It's not so much commercialized as American music has become.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, kind of like jingly, like whatever is hot is hot.
Jingly.
Yeah, I call it jingly because it's kind of like, you know, ice cream music.
Oh, wow. Popish.
Very popish.
Now, the UK like they pop music as well now. So, but yeah, you're right. For the most part, it is like a basement feel.
Live
garage.
Instrumentation.
Right.
Live
so,
instrumentation.
Like, for instance, the first piece that we played of this duo is called Calligraphy. And it actually was in the Brownswood basement when they recorded this session. So that's where you're getting the sound and the flavor is from
it can't
that.
Be much more organic than something that was recorded in a basement.
Right, exactly.
Right, but it has value, is what I'm saying. It happens here, but maybe it seems to have much more value to them. That's just my take on this.
Appreciation for the arts and for the music and what artists bring as they perform. I think that's the difference, you know.
And not so much the name brand part. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be good music. You're going to go out and check it out because it's a live band that's playing. And it's just a live band that's playing. You're not quite so concerned on the name brand.
Right. You're right. As long as it's good music. And so, yeah, here at Brotha Trav Presents Hidden Gems, we definitely have some good music on our radio. Up next, we have a disco groove. So, yeah, get up. This is your time to get your dance on, y'all.
Okay, thank you very much, Sister Law, for that cardio.
Move your body. Move your body. Okay. Hey, Naquan, what's going on? I see you were in town for Pride weekend here in Augusta. I'm sure you had fun. So right now we're playing a disco groove, starting off with Alpha Anderson. She's from the CSRA, and I'm gonna say she's Brotha Trav's, one of Brotha Trav's aunties.
That's right. We didn't claim her.
That's right. And so we've got some new music that she just released over this past year that we're jamming to.
Yes, Alpha Anderson of Chic fame. You know, Chic. So popular back in the day, in the 70s. And when will we see an unsung Chic? Chic.
Hey, if you talk it up enough, it'll happen. I think maybe they should do something, especially with her recording new music and wanting to get fresh back on the scene, you know?
Right. I like, one of our favorite shows is Unsung.
Yes.
We love watching Unsung. We don't really miss an episode.
No, because it's on demand.
Yeah, we'll go back and find it for sure.
Right.
It's just the stories and the tales are so interesting. While every one of them is different, they all have like their kind of similarities. And this is a good part to kind of talk about the value of indie artists and indie radio, is because one of the things that ties them in common, most of the artists that are on Unsung, is their dealings with these record labels.
Yes. You definitely see all the OGs are out of their record label contracts, or they're attempting to get out. Some are just creating just to get out the contract.
Right. Yeah. But if there was any misery in that artist's career span, generally it has something to do with that music label. Yeah,
that's it.
Like that's the thing in common.
That's it.
Like because they started out organic,
producing what they like,
doing what they love to do,
right?
Strictly for the passion of it. At some point they get signed, And
it's not fun anymore when you're told what to do and how to do it, right?
yeah, and it's just, it seems to become maybe a little cumbersome. The tours, the grueling tours, they're doing 100 shows, 200 shows in 300 days, you know, just like this every single night, you know what I'm saying? And that can kind of, you can lose your passion after that.
Right.
You know, we did this song, then this song, and this song, and then this song this way.
And that's why I think it's important to continue to follow the artists when they become independent, because now they have more control over their voice and their product, their service, and they're putting that money in their pocket, right?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of you paying to hear them, you're actually paying the record label. But as they're independent artists, this is money that they have access to. Like, they're getting that money, right? Instead of getting a couple of pennies. So,
right.
yeah.
That's another thing that's a big difference. Yeah. That's another thing that a lot of them have in common is that money part.
Right.
Which also ties back to the label part.
Can you turn the air up so it can go off? And so this, continuing in on our disco groove set, this is Tinker Barfield, which is Alpha Anderson's husband. Now, this piece is called When Luther Sings. He actually did play bass behind Luther Vandross, and she's done some work with Luther and other artists.
Ashford and Simpson. Several others.
Oh, yes.
Right. And so this is Alpha. She's singing in the song as well.
Yes, but this is his produced track. Yeah, he's claiming it. It's his name on this.
He's the bassist.
Yes. This is his work. And these are new pieces that they have just recorded.
Yes, thank y'all for hanging out with us this Sunday afternoon. We definitely appreciate it.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support. Do y'all word of mouth? Do y'all talk about this radio show among your friends and family and co-workers and things like this? I mean, you know, that word of mouth, it's like a salesmanship. I'm a professional salesperson, and it's all I've ever done for a really long time. And word of mouth is always going to be your biggest form of advertising.
Right, it is.
So we could share all we want and hit that like button and all that stuff there. We can purchase stuff, but it's still only really personal as long as it's only you that's doing it. But then as soon as you go out and you spread the word, that word of mouth, this is where you were talking about referrals.
Referrals, right. Yeah.
Word of mouth, talk about it.
Right.
Talk it up. I, for one, am a little uncomfortable when it comes to talking about myself and what I'm doing. So I kind of count on others to do that.
But nobody's going to do that. So like I said earlier in the show, I tend to support people, whether I'm a fan of their work or not. I support people that support themselves, right? So if you're not letting me know what you're doing, what you got going on, it's kind of hard for me to support or share that flyer if you're not sharing it and letting people know what you got going on, right?
I'm more or less talking about verbally. Like, say, for example, you know, I do have a 40-hour-a-week job. I go to this job day in and day out, and a customer could come in, one of a regular customer can come in, you know, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, for a whole year, you know, 2 years. And they don't have any clue what it is I do outside of that job, because I'm not talking about what it is that I do here, there.
Yeah.
I'm not boosting myself up. Maybe I'm not taking advantage of something that could be an opportunity.
I think you should take advantage of that.
But I never
because when
ever
people do
it.
find out, they tend to want to support, right?
Right. but they just have to end up finding out. Somebody had to tell them, or they found out somehow.
Okay.
I had a couple of customers come in. They saw me on the news with the band of brothers talking about Juneteenth, and that opened up the passageway to talk about other things.
So is it because you're at work that you feel like you shouldn't talk about what you do?
Separated or something. Now, if like they spark the dialogue, I don't have a problem going with it.
Okay.
Or sometimes my coworker will even say, Travis does this and that and this and that.
Right.
Then I'll engage, but I'm not going to be the one to bring it up. But that's just me.
Got it. So right now we have Mylene Cruz. This actually may be familiar to you if you actually have Netflix and listen to the Get Down. At the end there was a disco song by the character Mylene Cruz. What's her name? Mylene? Mylene. Yes. So this right here is a production from that series there.
Yeah, the Get Down, the one that had Jaden Smith in there. Real hip hop movie. It was dope.
All right, and so today's topic, we're talking about support. First, I would like to thank you for supporting us here at Brother Trav Presents Hidden Gems. You can always listen in at www.roundhereradio.com. There's several ways to listen. All you gotta do is go and scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see all kind of ways to follow us. You can go to Google Play, download Round Here Radio, and also TuneIn app. And you can go to Alexa and just let her know, hey, Alexa, play Round Here Radio.
Mom likes to use TuneIn. She let us know that.
Yeah, I think TuneIn is pretty consistent with how it streams. Sometimes the app, you have to clear things to play it. But thank you so much. So yeah, that's the topic of the day, right? Is support and how you can support. And we're talking about artists, entrepreneurs, business owners. Everybody falls under that. You know, even if you're just going to school, how important support is. And even if you don't have an interest in the product or service, you know, there's ways that you can support, whether it's sharing and helping with the promotion of that product and service, or by referring others. You can also donate money, time. You know, there's all different kind of ways. Like I was saying earlier, we've had shows and people can't make the show and they really want to be there and they're really behind what we're doing. They'll go ahead and donate money or buy a couple of tickets that we can give away. So
it happens quite often.
Yeah, it does. It does. And so if you want to call in and discuss the topic of the day, you can definitely do that.
706-955-4802. 706-955-4802. Call in and join us on the air. Speak your piece.
Is that somebody calling now? Oh, there's a number at top. So that's the last call?
Yes. They updated that. The person that calls now
Find My Way by Tasha LaRae, and then 5 minutes, and then we got our jazz set. So when you took that song out, so we're just gonna talk over the last song to get out of here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the 5 minute talk time on top.
That's right. Yeah, you can just talk over the last one.
Okay, it'll be just like the last minute of that song. Okay, and so this track right here is Find My Way by my girl Tasha LaRae. Great project that she just released. I had a chance to go to the release party a couple of months ago, and much respect to this sister. She started out with, this is Tasha LaRae. She started out with Arrested Development. And so she's branching out and doing her own thing. They're still touring. So check their calendar.
Got the sister Share Best online. Peace, sister. How you doing? Sister Cammy from One Nation Under God online.
Peace, y'all. How y'all
Jennifer
doing?
Mays Wilson online. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Monica Jordan Myers is online. Peace, sister. How you doing? Jimmy Hart, Deacon B.T. Wright, Warren Allen Cloud, Spartan, Tammy Jefferson William is on board, along with my brother George Epps.
Gotta keep moving.
Coming to the class reunion, George. Are you coming to the class reunion? We're planning right now.
Oh, George actually graduated your year?
It's my classmate, yeah.
I just know everybody went to Glen Hills, so.
Okay. George actually pitched in here, Swag. George Epps, he says, I'm a fan of Emerald Agassi. This guy likes to cook. I'm a fan of Emerald Agassi and Rachel Ray, but not one pot in my kitchen. So he's a fan of them, but
it depends. You can be a fan 1 minute and a supporter the next.
Fans generally is financial. Supporters is not so much.
But I want to say supporters, yeah, because they're supporting if they're doing financially. That is support.
Right. I mean, yeah, it is financial, but most people it depends on the type of art. It depends on what you're. Depends on how close you are to the artist. Depends on how far removed you are.
If you just kind of like look at the process, the word support,
yeah,
it really means to hold something up like a foundation. Like this building is being supported by a structure, and it's holding it up. So it's crucial that the supporters support, or you don't have nothing. The whole thing topples down, you know. So you gotta have either financial or word of mouth, or something gotta happen.
Yeah, something has to happen.
Or you ain't got nothing. Yeah. You know, because you wouldn't have no radio. This would just be all fancy and nice. But if you ain't have no listeners, your listeners are your supporters.
Those are my supporters. And I actually, in that sense, they will be supporters. They're fans. Because their continuous support allows them to be listeners.
Okay.
In this case, they won't be supporters. They be fans.
Mm-hmm.
Or both.
We're coming back after this.
And this is the last. This is one carrying us out, or what?
Well, we're gonna come back the last minute of the last song and go out. But this is the last full 5 minutes. If you still would like, you can call in to add to the conversation. Once again, our number is 706-955-4802.
I like what Michael Miller says. He says some people support because they like the music.
Oh, we need to read that one.
Some people support because they like your drive or your energy. Or
I support
the energy
those that heavily support themselves.
That you put into your dream.
If I see somebody grinding out there, okay.
Whether you like it or not.
I don't even have to like their music. I'll buy it.
Yeah. Kind of like sometimes the young guy that might come and try to sell you a CD in the parking lot. At the gas station.
See, I don't do it. And it's done personally. My thing is once I identify myself with who I am and let you know what I own, I'm still supporting you because you didn't know that I owned the radio.
Right.
You wanted to take a donation where here it is. I can actually put you in a better position and put you on a platform and praise your music.
Right.
So
I get it.
That's why, to me, I wouldn't. It's not that I don't support you. I do support.
But we have different ways of supporting, like we were saying.
Exactly.
And that's your way. Yeah. But my immediate way is to do that, you know.
My eyes, I'm seeing, okay, these young brothers out here, they trying to do something constructive. They ain't selling no Nick sacks and no dime sacks. They trying to be, so let me go ahead and, here you go, bro. Here you go, $3. We might buy it, and I might never even put it in. You know, never ever listen to it.
Or years later, you get the disc and there don't be nothing on the disc. Like it be blank.
You go $5. Here you go. Y'all states, keep your nose clean, bros.
At least it didn't happen when we were on the air this time. It's probably people that's coming after us. It's down enough for us to come on in. The volume
It's
down.
not too loud, is it? It's right.
You think you got time to come back? It'll be all loud. All right, and so we still hanging in. We got 20 more minutes left on the show. We got some dope music ahead, so make sure y'all tune in, share with others, please, and thank you. We're here every Sunday between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Read Mike Miller on the line, his information. Greetings, how y'all doing? Hello.
Trying to give you the soul, brother.
Hey.
You know when you get caught up between the traditional conservative handshake?
Hey, what's going on?
Brother Trav presents Hidden Gem on Round Here Radio. Keep it locked.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hidden Gems Live with Brother Trav and Sister Law. And we are on the downstroke now. The downstroke. We've been entertained, Sister Law. You took us on quite a ride today. We've done everything from travel around the world to Mother Africa to listening some, disco music.
Yes, well, we just ended our disco groove, and that ended with Tasha LaRae. She's one of my faves right now. Find My Way. She is the artist from Arrested Development, and she just released her first solo project, full project here. So definitely go out and check her out. Prior to that, we had Mylena Cruz. Remember, that's from
The Get Down.
The Get Down, right? Okay, and then we had Tinker Barfield and Alpha Anderson. I'll make sure y'all check out those artists. They're definitely still working. Alpha Anderson, like I stated, she is our adopted auntie now. I'm claiming it.
Right.
And so we definitely appreciate her and her talents and continuing the legacy of disco music.
Absolutely. And I think it's really cool that she's stuck with it for so long.
Right.
That's one thing that I admire is
Stick-to-itiveness.
Right, which is a stick-to-itiveness, which is another word for perseverance.
Right.
I definitely admire perseverance because, a lot of times you see artists, they jump in and they're fully dedicated when they jump in. And after a while, if their career seems to fizzle a little bit, then it also affects the fact that they're no longer creating.
Well, if you're a creator, you're going to continue to create. So it's only natural.
Right.
Only natural. What else is she to do? I mean, what else can she be doing right now?
What else could she possibly be doing?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. You even got in a heavy dose of spoken word poetry, Sister Law, so I appreciate that. We had the snaps going on this episode.
Oh yeah, got to balance that thing on out. And I'm a lover of the spoken word there, so of course we're going to definitely continue to have a set of spoken word here as much as possible. And so that reminds me, I am definitely looking for some dope artists. If you can submit your work here, if you would like to be played on Hidden Gems, you can contact us at roundhereradio.com. Also, you can email your MP3 radio edited to Uprise Enterprise at gmail.com. All right. And so getting back here before we get to our next set, we're talking about support.
You're right. That's been the topic of the day is support. Talking about support. How important is it to support? What are some of the ways to support? Mm-hmm. What does it mean to you as a fan to support? And we've had a caller. We've got several different people that are chiming in. And one of the things that I wanted to read a comment from one of our Facebook Live viewers. And this is Mike Miller. He's out of Oklahoma. And what he's saying is some people support because they like the music. And then he says some people support because they like your drive or the energy that you put into your dreams.
Right.
I think that's real dope.
It is.
You know the ones that support because they admire the energy that you put into your dreams.
Yeah, because let me tell you, just me, if I see someone that, you know, I may not necessarily even understand or like what they're doing, but if they are driven and they are supporting themselves, it's so much easier for me to help to support as well. So yeah, you definitely look for that drive and that passion in the artist, no matter if you're a fan or supporter. Hey, both, right?
Right. Okay, and Mike Miller actually says he's been trying to call in, but the line is busy, is what he's saying.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely different ways to support. And so we discussed quite a few of those during this episode. So y'all just go ahead and this week make it a point to support somebody, sow into somebody's dreams. You know what I'm saying? I feel that those things are like energy. They come back.
That's right.
Blessed and multiplied. Mm-hmm. So it's you're not doing it because it's something in it for you, but there is a treat for you after you sow into somebody else's dreams. So please get out there and do that. And we have another set of music coming up. We got some jazz, Sister Law?
Yes, we got some jazz, hip hop on that bebop flavor here. So definitely sit back and enjoy. Brother Trav presents Hidden Gems.
Hidden Gems.
All right. What's that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's I think that's
bed.
Traveler song. Yeah, that's one of my favorites by them. Hey, and it's the right length for our talk time too. So it worked out perfect. And I've been wanting to change it, but yeah, we talked about changing it a couple of times.
I've been trying to change it, but I can't find one
that you don't have to cut up.
Yeah, not even cut up, make that long. All the other ones are all
you have to loop it or whatever. I've already been out there looking.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Well, there was another one that we were using. I think it was a Mad Lib that we was using, but it was like 6 minutes or something like that. Mad Lib. It was one of the Mad Libs.
I want to get with you to
this is when we first started.
An intro and a little ad.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Right now we got the Jazz Liberators. So if you can hear that, check that out. Mike Miller, I'm not sure what happened, but is this ship? It's not even showing that anybody tried to call.
I just called it. It's going right there.
So that was 706-955-4802. But I don't think we're taking any more calls. We're ending. We're on the downslope, but definitely tune in next week.
There's some recorded episodes, and there's some things that we do regularly.
So if you can tune in next week between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. and definitely add to the conversation, we would definitely appreciate that.
Yeah. At the same time, I'll do a voiceover. Okay. And the music would kind of reflect the feel that we provide, right?
All right. So, hey, what's going on, Miss Javonda? What's going on, Truesdale? Oh, yeah. We're here every Sunday. And so even if we're not doing Facebook Live, we have a recorded show. And so he was in church. Oh, no worries. You can get the playback, but we definitely want you to listen to the music. So if you can tune in to roundhereradio.com.
Yeah, and actually this is a Facebook Live feed, so you can go back and watch the whole episode. Why you cut me out of the picture?
I don't know, because I was trying to do something.
I'm like, hey, I'm here.
Hey.
Yeah, you can go back and watch this. It's going to be
but they might not be able to hear the music like they want to. So the shows that we do have recorded, I'm going to start showing them, so sharing them, so you can actually go back and you can listen to some good music. So I have some great playlists that I love to share with other people. So
our little brother Elijah is out there. Morph is also out there. So we got the Twisted Elements on deck. That's
Peace,
what's
y'all.
up.
Thanks for the support.
Yes, and speaking of on deck, y'all don't go anywhere. Your hip hop heads don't go anywhere. We've got the Boom Bap Hour coming up next.
That's right.
I mean next, like real soon. So all you hip hop heads, hip hop heads, Y'all might want
Head.
hip hop heads. Y'all might want to tune in for sure.
Head.
Okay.
That's my man DJ Bizzo.
Thanks, Mike Miller.
DJ Bizzo, and also the Jet Louds. You're the Jet Louds. We've got
What
Brother
happened?
Salah. Brother Salah. And Ruby, is it
Ruby V.
Ruby V? I love it.
I just say the Jet Louds because I just been using
It's
it
collective.
for so long
It's
now. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Jet Loud. That's what it is. It's too late.
Right.
You know how you name somebody something? That's it.
Y'all record it. Just make sure you just put it out there. It's just not us.
Hey, y'all, check this out. This is Jazz and Nova, one of my favorite groups. Actually, it is a collective. Again, you know, I'm into producers, and this is called The Opening.
Now, jazz has come a long way. Back in the days, there was bebop, and now it's hip hop. Jazz was revolutionary, and hip hop is also revolutionary.
Yeah, we get it. It's no different than people seeing us and go, Black Love Revolution, Black Love Revolution in the house, Black Love Revolution.
You know, they paved the way to set the pace and set the tone. Like the last poets. All of these are great people, great minds to do things, to carry the torch of our ancestors, to let us know what's really, really going on.
Oh, I want to say happy born day to my cousin Mark, my cousin Mark Don. Yeah, today is his real birthday. And tomorrow is my sister Denise Rice Strobridge birthday. So happy birthday to you cancers out there. It's cancer season officially. Happy born day to y'all. Brother-in-law Lester on board. Peace.
I had the nerve to go out and sit out in the heat for a minute. It felt good into the day.
Wayne Shorter.
He was like, nope, not me.
Ahmad Jamal.
Hey, I'm sure you're still trying to recover from
all big
last week as far as hydrating.
Today is the best I've felt all week.
Good.
As we take our stance in music. Jazz was also like a sacred conversation.
There's a trash can right here.
So no matter.
It's usually over here.
It's probably over here. I just ain't got the trash can.
Oh, I thought there was one right here.
In hip hop,
Because I like to go up here.
we have to put our all into it so you can feel energy coming across. Just the same as a saxophone player, the same intensity you feel. That's what we're all here for. To feel that love and vibration in music. To uplift the people.
Thank you, honey. They my I can still see out of them, so I wear them all the time. Glasses. They have the tint, but it's not too dark. Right. All right. Another show. Mike,
Yeah, we're talking about the Boom Bap Hour, which is following ours.
Right.
But we're not the host of that. We got another group of people that's going to come in behind us. But y'all stay tuned to roundhereradio.com because
Right.
that's where you'll find them. In fact, we'll share their feed onto our page so you can easily find it.
But you want to go to Round Here
Support.
Radio because you don't want to miss anything. You want to get into the music. So Alexa, Round Here Radio, Google Play.
Tune in app, all these different ways to join.
Right. Oh, I was supposed to be fixing you. I was supposed to be fixing crab. No, that was yours.
Oh, no, I was learning.
Oh. You don't even drink a beer?
I was a Marine.
Okay, you had
You're over it.
you had enough.
Literally, when I went to Marine Corps, I went in the Wait. I was 17 years old.
So I was literally still, when I went overseas, I had just turned 18. So yeah, they started me
early. All right, and so this right here is one of our favorites, Maurice Brown, stand up. I mean, actually, no, this isn't it. I'm sorry, we still on Jazz Nova, the opening, but we have one of our favorites coming up, Maurice Brown, stand up featuring Twalib Kweli. This is the last one right here.
Yeah, y'all hang out at Round Here Radio all evening. I'm telling you, after us is the Boom Bap Hour. And then after that, I see we got Nelson Curry that just joined in.
Perfect.
They come in with that Southern soul flavor. So yeah, Round Here Radio, that's the place to be on a Sunday for sure.
Sundays are nice. You know, it's so nice that they don't even want to include us in the numbers with everybody else during the week talking about some they number one. No, they not. Hidden Gems is number one. Come on, no, they got to be separate because it's not during a week. What that got to do with anything? We on the same radio, and we number one.
Sundays, and they own.
No.
Look, we got our own lane.
No. Cause
what it is?
oh, he got the numbers. He got the numbers. Yeah,
he can tell us.
Yeah, he'll tell you.
Sunday show, I don't include you in none of the week show
because our numbers are like this.
The numbers are totally
and he don't want to say he number one. He a hater on his own radio.
Yeah, we start off with gospel, then we got their show, then Boom Bap, then we follow with Southern Soul. Right. So if you really look at the demographics for Sunday versus every other day of the week,
it's blowing out the water.
Totally different. So Sunday, the numbers are already larger. So I'm not gonna put y'all against everybody.
So, but when we say 150,000, they be listening to 150,000. Not during the week.
I don't put Kayla against nobody. She's in the week. I take her out.
But you shouldn't do that. Shows. Just because we're number one, don't make me number two. Because that's how I feel. I'm feeling some kind of way.
Sunday shows have their rankings, and then everybody through the week have their rankings. And Caleb is the only one she's not included in none of the rankings.
Because we're number one.
Technically, she would be.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You don't want to include the number ones to be number one, so you make the number twos number ones.
No, because I actually can't differentiate what gospel brings to your
I understand. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know you are. then the same thing. After you grab your set, comes their set, and then Southern Soul set. So all of your sets are right there. The numbers, pretty much from gospel, it jumps up like around 8,000-9,000, and by the end of the night, it's saying it's around like 13,000-14,000.
Right.
So there's no way for me to know who pulled what in.
Right.
It started out high because it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
And it ended high. So it's kind of like.
At least it's still going high.
The whole. Look at my. I'll show you. It might have updated. But if you see the whole week, Sunday the numbers are huge. Monday will drop down, but Monday, Tuesday, all the way back up to Saturday, all the numbers go right back up to Sunday. Monday it drops back down and starts all
over again.
So it's the last couple weeks it's been like that.
And so you know that people are listening to the show.
Yes, I know people are listening to the show. And when we don't have a show,
people miss it.
It shows that hey, we didn't do a show.
Right.
Like the numbers drop that much. Like hey, yo.
Thank you so much for supporting Round Here Radio. We're making things happen, and we really appreciate the support to help us grow because, hey, we need each other, right, to make it. So thank you so much.
802. It's like over top of the door, too.
Yeah. It's a green door, isn't it? So let's go ahead and get together. Yeah.
And yes, indeed, we have come to a close right now, Sister Law.
Yes, and what a lovely Sunday it has been. I've enjoyed myself. I really do appreciate everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much for the support. Remember to support your local artist, your local small business entrepreneur. We need each other, y'all. We can't grow without each other, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I thank everybody for supporting us as well, not just here at Hidden Gems, but also Uprise Enterprise and whatever it is that we do here in the CSRA area and worldwide. We do appreciate your support. And as Brother Trav, the God brother, is an artist and everything, and just really, really appreciate your support. And that's another reason to support, is because you just don't know how much it means to that particular artist or entity.
It means so much.
It means so much, just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So give a little so you can get a lot.
All right. And so, as I stated earlier, make sure you get out, support someone, and keep that good music on your radio by staying tuned to Round Here Radio.
Okay, yes, we're going to go ahead and tune out. But meanwhile, y'all go ahead and continue listening to this song here. And we're just going to say peace until next Sunday. Brother Trav.
And this is Sister La.
Peace.
So one thing that I have been trying to work on is trying to get advertisement and sponsorship. These people that don't want to spend no money.
Round here. See, jet loud. It's stuck, brother. It's stuck, man. We try to outgrow it, yeah.
When he was saying it earlier, I thought he was saying
Yeah, we definitely understand.
That's why I was like, whatever
Bro,
that now.
how you doing, man?
It's like brand.
How you doing?
I'll be like
Good.
brand.
Hey, this is what I had to do. You know what I had to
Hey,
do?
on my son.
Let's slide on out the way.
DJ, producer, engineer, prison beats, and supreme MC,
Slide. Excuse us. You good, man?
Community. Playing the hottest boom bap joints today, featuring guest DJs and MCs to bring light to the true essence of hip hop. Taking it back.